Good morning, Sagittarius, and welcome to my channel. This is the Oracle of Zoraya Utranaya, and today I will be doing a reading for you for the week of May the 12th to the 18th, 2024. I've already cut your decks and shuffled them all 7 times each, utilizing the numerology of the date 0512-2024. So when added up and reduced, it all equals to 7. So let's dive right in. Okay, 7 of Cups. This is a new deck I got. It's so beautiful. It is the Tarot of Mystical Moments. I did have the Oracle of Mystical Moments already, so I'm much enjoying this anyways, so let's get right into it. Okay, so the 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups can mean being spoiled for choice. Okay, so there might be some different options coming in for you this week with respects to, I don't know, we'll have to get more cards, but it could be relationships, maybe different sorts of individuals coming in for you, being able to be spooled for choice, for dates and stuff like that, business opportunities perhaps. Or different avenues to go down, or different perspectives that you might want to take, okay, or different things that you might be wanting to focus on with your week or with your life, okay, and you have a decision that you need to make. All right, so also this card can indicate becoming distracted by the external world and the propaganda that is out there. So you want to make sure that you're focused on your North Star here all the time. So what is it that you want your life to look like? Do you want to focus on beauty? Do you want to focus on power? Do you want to focus on money, property? These are all things that are in those cups on the normal Rider-Waite deck, right? Some things are good and some things are bad, but it's all a matter of subjectivity and perspective, okay? Because money is not bad unless you use it for bad things, right? So you want to make sure that you're focusing on your North Star and not getting distracted by things that are happening in the outside world. Things are going to start to get louder and louder and louder. And you know, keep in mind, like keep an ear to the ground as to what is happening, so you can kind of use it to navigate and be aware of things that are happening, but don't get too engulfed, and definitely do not allow it to lower your vibration so that you're in a state of fear. If that's what's happening, turn it off. Okay, we're being encouraged to focus on developing ourselves, focus on our immediate environment, immediate family, and how we can become more self-reliant, okay? And also you might be getting some downloads here from other beings. This is the Pleiades here. That's a constellation of 7 stars, the 7 sisters. So you might be getting increased dreams, some more vivid dreams perhaps. Maybe keep a dream diary beside your bed, so when you wake up you can jot things down and start noticing if there's any repeating patterns at all. Okay, to help navigate your way forward, or you're increasing your intuition and your psychic abilities, and you're elevating your consciousness, okay? And that's why some of these extrasensory abilities are developing more and more, because you're using your brain in different ways than other people can, okay? Yeah, and like another thing that I'm getting here too is like, if you have dreams about your life and stuff like that, that is great, but how can you start bringing them down to reality? You see how she's in the clouds and she's just dreaming and she's wishing upon a star, okay? Maybe you've put some, maybe you have did a ritual for this new moon in Taurus or something like that, or you put some manifestations out there, you wished upon a star, like, you know what I mean? And so, but what can you do to help meet the universe in the middle and make that happen and bring that down to reality, okay? Because as Jupiter and Uranus are still going to be quite potent this month until the end of the month in Taurus. If you haven't watched my videos on that, definitely watch them to see how you can utilize the energy to your advantage, okay? Because they were conjunct on April the 20th. But you want to make sure that you are meeting the universe in the middle and putting yourself out there and doing your part to make that wish on a star come down to reality, okay? Into the real world. Well, real as in like this 3D realm. All right, excuse me. All right, then we have the King of Wands. I knew this card was going to come up. I saw it. So this deck has like, excuse me, queen, king, like so they have like the normal kings, and then she also, like the author of this deck, the creator of this deck has she put women kings in there as well. So I wanted to kind of take them out as I saw this, as I was shuffling, and I was like, and then it came up, obviously. Okay, so the King of Wands. Okay, so we're bringing down, we wanted to bring down our visions, our wishes down to reality, and focusing on how we can manifest them in the real world and doing our part to meet the universe in the middle. Okay, this king is about action, right? So what was I just saying? Like, what can you do to meet the universe in the middle to help you manifest these in this 3D realm? Okay, this king is bold. He is assertive, or she is assertive. Okay, he goes after what he wants, and he utilizes the fire, the passion, the impetuous energy that he has in order to get things done. He is very good at owning a business, okay? He's very good at managing or owning a business, and whatever he puts his passions towards with respects to business, he takes care of it like a baby. So he really, and that's not a bad thing, he just really nurtures it and makes sure that he does everything he can in order to see it succeed. Okay, so this is a card about action. So like I'm going to repeat, any sort of wishes that you have made, any sort of intentions and manifestations that you have put forth into the universe, you're being called to do your part and put things in, start moving the cogs and start putting things into action. Okay. This king is also, on a normal Rider-Waite deck, the king is also has salamanders on his cloak, and that indicates that he is protected from risk. So if you are thinking, if you have different ideas of what you would like to manifest, or different ideas or avenues you wish to pursue with respects to business going forward, or any sort of projects or hobbies or something like that, you're being encouraged to take calculated risks here. Okay, the energy is in your favor right now, and so you want to decide what it is that you're going to pursue, and do your research. Don't like take uncalculated risks or dumb risks, okay? But you want to take some calculated risks, because risk taking is going to prove to be quite fruitful for you right now with respects to developing hobbies, monetizing hobbies, even pursuing different endeavors that could be beneficial for you down the road, okay? Okay, so then we have the Five of Wands. And what was I just talking about? Taking calculated risks. Okay, this is a really interesting metaphor for that. So the Five of Wands is about war games. Okay, so on a normal Rider-Waite deck, you have individuals fighting with wands. Okay, but they're not fighting with swords, they're fighting with wands, and they're practicing. They are honing their skill, and they are developing it so that they become better and better and better, and they master it, right? So when you look at this card here, it is showing you a chessboard. And you want to become strategic, okay? You want to start thinking 5 steps ahead, 7 steps ahead, in order to see what, if you do take this risks, right? If you do venture into, so you have multiple different avenues, perhaps you want to go down, or you have different offers perhaps that are being offered to you during this week, okay? So either you are choosing some paths that you're going to go down to. You have different options, okay? And you're being encouraged to take action towards them. But maybe because you have different paths that are being offered to you, or different ideas that you don't know which one that you want to take, start making some pros and cons and thinking down the road, like 5 steps ahead. If I do X, then where is that going to lead me down the road in maybe 5 months? What are some possible downfalls that might occur? What are some possible good falls? What are some possible good things and benefits that can occur if I take X? If I take Y, or if I accept the offer of Y, then what are some downfalls of that? What are some cons with respects to that choice? Will I not be making as much money as X, but I have more potential for growth compared to X? So thinking down the line, right? Not just in your immediate moment. And yeah, I'm getting a different, like this card is really giving me different vibes than the normal Rider-Waite deck, and I enjoy it, okay? So you want to be strategic, and you want to think about both sides of a situation, because you might want to do like a list of pros and cons and long-term strategic vision for each of these paths that may be offered to you that you want to take, okay? With the 7 of Cups, we have the Page of Spears. Okay, so definitely some communication coming in, perhaps with respects to some job offers and things, or with respects to things that you are building. Okay, the Page is a lesser representation of the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is the builder. He builds things of quality. Okay, he builds like the pyramids and the sphinxes, okay? And he has a lot of in and out energy as well. So if this, because we do have the King of Wands here, and if this is a person that is coming in for you, like if you have some suitors perhaps, and this is a person coming in for you, just be mindful that they might like starting things and might not like finishing things. I know that's more of a Knight of Wands thing, but that's like what I'm kind of getting at right now, is kind of in and out energy, okay? And if this is about a project or a work endeavor, this is very important that you do like long-term consequences or benefits that these options can provide you, because some of them might not last for a long time. Like, do your research into companies to see how long they've been in business for, or like, you know, like, because I'm getting that like it might not last. So do your research. If you're getting offers from different businesses or different work opportunities, okay, because definitely do your research and come up with the pros and cons of each of those things, okay? Sorry, I just need a little bit of a drink here. With the King of Wands, we have the 3 of Swords. So this can be, I think, like this, because we're putting it with the King of Wands. Okay, if you don't take risk, you're going to be disappointed. Okay, maybe you have been disappointed in the past based on some other sort of situations that have gone on in your life. But don't let past disappointments impede on your ability to take risk, calculated risk moving forward. Okay, you need to heal from any sort of, not trauma, but disappointments that have happened with respects to relationships or business, like work things. And you need to step into your own power, become bold, become assertive, and go after what you want. Utilize the passion of your heart, Sagittarius. like the King of Wands. Okay? Take those swords out of your heart and use the lessons that this disappointments taught you in order to make those calculated risks. But don't hide behind and be scared to take those risks. Okay? Use the passion and the lessons that you have learned from those things in order to really sit down and think about the consequences of each path that you take and what will happen down the road if you take each one of them. Very specific reading here. With the Five of Wands, we have the Two of Swords. Yeah, definitely decisions you need to make here. And you need to weigh out the pros and cons of each. Okay? You see how Arya here has her old sword that she used to practice with? And then she has Needle, her real sword. And when I was talking about the Five of Wands, I said they're not on the normal Rider-Waite deck. They don't use real swords. They use wooden swords to practice, right? So you have practiced a lot, enough, utilizing everything that has happened to you in the past. It is now your cannon fodder. It is now your ammunition going forward to ignite the passion that is within you. You've learned things, and now you're ready to use your real talent and putting yourself out there by taking that calculated risk. You need to take this calculated risk and go to this new island. You need to go to Bravos here because you are changing and you are becoming you're really stepping into your power, Sagittarius. So you need to venture into territories that are unknown. Okay, she has been sitting here forever, and she needs to get to this new island here. Okay, but she can't see. So you need to make she doesn't know what path to take here, right? There's maybe too many options. So you need to sit down and make a list of all of the good things that can occur, or all of the bad things that can occur, so you can make a solid judgment about which path you want to take. But you need to move. You can't stay where you are. You need to get to the new island. You need to get to whatever it is that's new. This can also signify this and that thinking, like black and white thinking. There's gray, a lot of shades of gray, okay? So think outside of the box and taking those calculated risks, stepping out of your comfort zone and using all of those disappointments and heartaches from things that haven't worked out before in order to fuel you moving forward. Okay, that was interesting. And the Spirit Animal Oracle card we're going to end with today is the Tiger, and that is fire. So that suits this, right? Like the fire here in your heart, your passions. Okay, let's see here. What a beautiful card, too. I choose to be unstoppable. My passion is my power. I am bold, like the King of Wands. I am brave. Mighty forces come to my aid. Strength, will, stealth, invisibility, passion, sexuality, yin-yang, balance, fluid movement, fiery devotion, solitary ambition, fierce and determined. If you have Tiger as totem, know that you are accompanied by a fierce guardian. Solitary lords of the jungle, tigers are symbols for royalty, with the King of Wands. Dominance and passion. They are born helpless and blind, like Arya and the Two of Swords, and later develop heightened senses and inner sight to survive. Tiger people are naturally clairvoyant. They are aware of many unseen things and can sense the extraordinary opportunities around them. When you meet a tiger person, expect them to stare through you to your deepest soul. Tiger people need time alone to regenerate their tremendous energy. If tiger is your totem, you need a lot of solitude. You are afraid of nothing and your determination is astounding. You are a famous lover and your passions are intense. Do not exhaust yourself sprinting through life. It may be better for you to stalk your dreams steadily to conserve your power. Tiger medicine helps you to balance your dark light stripes, your yin and yang, your time in the world and your time alone, your fierceness and gentleness, and your aggression and peace. Call upon Tiger to teach you to move tirelessly and steadily through life. Adventure, beauty, grace, passion, and power are natural to the one who has Tiger totem. Some things to keep in mind are you tired from rushing around? Then rest. Have your passions gotten the better of you? Is your aggressive nature getting you in trouble, Sagittarius? Remember to keep your life in balance. All right, very interesting reading. If this resonated with you, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if that is something that you'd like to do. You'd also hit that bell notification to let you know when I release new videos. And if you want a more holistic approach as to what is going on with your week, not only check out your sun sign, but also your moon, your rising, and your Venus. I'm truly grateful for your energy, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful week.